Good morning, all, from wherever you are joining. Yesterday was the beginning of a new year according to the Indian calendar. Indian calendar runs on two cycles, one according to the lunar and another is according to the solar. Lunar calendar starts in the month of Chaitra and ends in Palguna. Pratipat, first day of Chaitra, is the beginning of lunar calendar. Palguna, Amavasya is the last day. 360 days are there in according to the lunar calendar. The solar calendar starts after the Sankramana, 14th. After the 14th of every month, it's around that one. It's a Sankramana. So it starts with Mesha, Vrishabha. And solar calendar has 365 days, whereas the lunar calendar has 360 days. Every year of the Indian, according to the Indian calendar, has a name. The name of this year is called a Shubhakrit. Shubhakrit, the one which has elapsed the year, it was called as Plava. Plava means the boat. We need a solid boat to sail across to reach the shore. And Shubhakrit means may the good things get done through us. We ourselves cannot do. Somebody must open the path for us so that good things get done through us. May the Lord be gracious on us, so that may we accomplish great things in our life, the Shubhakrit. And wishing you all the success in accomplishing great things in the new year. And also the Pratipat to Navami, it is also called as Chaitra Navratri, worshipping the invoke on the 9th day, advent of Lord Sri Rama. Leading up to that one, people read Ramayana. It's to invoke the grace of the Lord Sri Rama. I will talk about that one now. Mahanavami is Ramanavami is on next Sunday. I will talk about that one in the next week. And regarding the yoga, that why we had to do the sadhana. The sadhana, why we had to sadhana means sustained practice is called a sadhana. It is not one-off, not one term or 1 year. Sustained practice. Why it is required in the scriptures, it is talking about the sustained practice is required for dukka nivritti, sukha prapti. Everyone, we are undergoing turmoils in the physical level, mental level, and overcoming the sorrows in your life to attain the lasting happiness. Everyone wants the lasting happiness. Overcoming the sorrows and attaining the lasting happiness, it is for that we had to do the sadhana. The sadhana, between them, dukka nivritti or sukha prapti, which one is more important? Of them, should I overcoming the sorrow is important or getting the happiness is important? Scriptures talks about overcoming the sorrow is more important than getting the happiness. Suppose I am carrying a big load on my head and walking on a hot day. If somebody offers me a glass of juice, I will say, please help me to unload the load from my head first, then only I can enjoy. I want to remove the load first, then only I can take. Dukka nivritti is more important than sukha prapti. Sukha prapti, and in yoga, Yama and Niyama are the foundations of yoga sadhana. Between them, Yama is the negativity. Overcome the negativity. Niyama means acquire the positivity. Same thing applies here also. Which one is more important? In the scripture says, before you attain the positive things, you remove the negative things. Without removing the negativities, the positivity won't be sustained. If my cup is not clean and trying to fill the cup with the fresh milk, it won't last long. The first, which one is more important? The Yama is more important than Niyama. The Yama's foundation, it starts with Ahimsa. Ahimsa hi paramo dharmaha. Ahimsa is the foundation of all dharmas are contained in Ahimsa. Foundation of all dharmas, all the virtues, whatever you are practicing, the foundation is in dharma. In Mahabharata, it talks about dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. One who protects the dharma, dharma protects that person. Since Ahimsa is the foundation of all dharmas, we can realign that shloka, Ahimso rakshati rakshitaha. One who abides by Ahimsa, one who protects Ahimsa, Ahimsa protects that person. Ahimsa protects that person. One who is protecting the Ahimsa, Ahimsa protects that person. And in Patanjali talks about in Yoga Sutra, Ahimsa pratishtayam tat sannido vairatyagaha. One who has abided in Ahimsa, in his or her presence, around that person, there is no more animosity. Very calmness, stillness is there. That other beings also feel the vibration, they feel the quietitudeness, stillness, serenity. All the anger melts down in presence of that person. Ahimsa pratishtayam tat sannido vairatyagaha. In the recent news, it was there, 80% of Australian youths have mental health issues. Over 80%. It is not only the Australian case, I guess it is a global level. Global level, mental health, anger, aggression, violence is rampant across the world. Not only in Australia, across the world. It is on the rise. If you see how was your childhood, and now it's a violence, aggression, and it's anger. These are the new epidemic we are experiencing across. Why it is happening? It is attributes to the food we take. The meat consumption across the world is on rise. Across the world. Other day, somebody from Argentina sent me a message. Quality food is not available in Argentina. Quality food, that is why we eat. Everyone in Argentina, most, eat resort to beef. We have no choice. Quality food is not available. We want to resort to organic food. It is not available. In Australia, America, Argentina and other countries, the annual meat consumption is over 125 kilo. 125 kilo of meat they consume. The heavy meat consumption, when I am in front of the butcher shop, I can put a happy cow, happy goat, happy chicken, happy it's a other animal, but when the animal is taken to the slaughterhouse, they are so scared. I'm going to be killed. Then at that moment in the slaughterhouses, I myself have gone to a slaughterhouse to see what is happening. In a conveyor, they take the animal and one after another in a conveyor, when the time comes, chop. They can see that what is going to happen. That is my turn. It is going, they secrete fear hormone, anger hormone, and anxiety hormone, and the frustration hormone. they secrete into the bloodstream. And we eat that meat, where that hormone, that energy goes into us. And in Islam, they say when you are killing an animal, you should not kill in one go. You have to slit the throat, let the blood drain, and you can say some prayer and slit, and let the blood drain, then you eat. It is it is a good meat, halal meat, but the pain, suffering, anxiety, stress, animal undergo, it won't be no less than the other one. It will be secreting that hormone. We are eating that hormone, meat. It is affecting our health physically, mentally. Not only physically, mentally, and also in a karmic level, in a karma level. In Mamsa, in Sanskrit it is called as the Ma means I, Sa means you. I am killing you now, I am eating you now, I will give you right to kill me next life. You eat me. Now I am killing you for my pleasure. I will give you a right. I will give a declaration, you have a right to kill me next life, eat me. So, action, reaction, where it will end. It is a karmic cycle. We have opened up a karmic cycle. Killing, rampant. And animals or humans, the outer casing only the different. Outer shell is different. Inside, the feeling of belonging, my family, the children, my brother, my sister, feeling, compassion, love exist in all animals, so are in humans. Only the outer framework is different. When that casing is different, when the feeling is there, we have to respect that one. We have to respect the feeling is there. They also like. If you have a dog, they adore you, they like you. If you have a cat, they like the owner. And if you have a cow in your cow shed, they like you. And people have seen, if you have a cow in the house, if the owner, somebody dies, they start shedding tears. They refuse to eat. They also feel, empathy is there. The Ahimsa means one who is established in Ahimsa can feel the pain and suffering of others. Can feel the pain and suffering of others. When I am starting feeling the pain and suffering of other beings, seeing the Lord exist in everywhere, and that person, in that person's presence, the animosity melts down. That person can feel the energy from other beings. That person can feel the pain, suffering, and that person's aura becomes big. The aura, that radiance around that person, a divine aura exists. That person, when person is established in Ahimsa, that person feels other animals, other beings also part of that person. In this world, we need the need of an hour to reduce the mental health issues, anxiety, violence, killing and war. In the Russia and Ukraine, they are mercilessly bombarding each other. No life for the people. Where the missile they are throwing, where the bomb is throwing, humans are not important. They are they are talking about Russia and Ukraine account for 1/4 of wheat production. They are the food basket. Now they are throwing into the farm fields, they are polluting the lakes and slowly pushing the humanity into the crisis, starvation leading. Then I am hungry, I don't care, I want to kill you, I want to steal. It is a vicious cycle. goes from one to another, it is leading, if it is not checked, it will lead to cannibalism also. Why only restrict myself to animal? Why not kill a human? It will go beyond that one. And Ahimsa is a need of a day. I can see our Nargis ji hearing this one, Ahimsa, she is shedding her tears. So much feeling is there, liking, belonging for the other animals. And in Buddha's story, there is a story, Buddha as a prince, Siddhartha, when he went out, Siddhartha was going in a forest along with his ministers. He was still a prince, other ministers, friends. He saw a beautiful swan in the sky. Beautiful swan, he was appreciating that one. At that time, somebody shot an arrow at the swan. And swan fell near him. He immediately picked up, removed the arrow, applied medicinal herbs onto that one, and was taking care of that one. He was applying the medicine, and he was looking after that one. At that time, another person came running. His cousin came running. It was me who shot that arrow. It belongs to me. I killed it. It belongs to me. You hand over that one. It is not yours. You did not kill. I killed it. I hit that one. That belongs to me. I have a right over that one. And when Siddhartha did not agree, both of them, they decided to go to Siddhartha's father, Shuddhodana. Shuddhodana deliberated with his ministers and scholars. They gave a judgment. The protector of an animal has more right than killer of the animal. One who is killing loses the right. One who is protecting gets more right over the killer. The protector has a more power than the killer. Ahimsa says that message of that one. Looking after, giving energy to others, you always will have upper hand. Then one who is going to destroy. The protector always has an upper hand. The message of Ahimsa is so powerful. But it's not a sign of weakness. You are not becoming a passive in your life. It is a virtue. It is a strength. Strength, acquire that one. You will have more strength. You will command strength in the community. A weak person, one who is succumb to the violence, always is inferior to the one who is looking after the society. And Ahimsa says, be strong in the community, follow the virtue Ahimsa. I will touch upon another dimension next week.